There's quite a few things that I want to talk about with you, and I promise that they're all related. I will also keep my opinions and all of that stuff for the end of the video because I tend to get off topic pretty easily. So the first thing that I wanted to cover is the Intel Core i5 14600K I'm gonna go ahead and keep that in the video. Geekbench tests. So roughly 2 weeks ago from the official launch of Raptor Lake refresh, reviewers, retailers, overclockers, and everybody under embargo are actively testing the new CPU series. This is evident from the increased number of leaked benchmarks, and the recent update covers the Core i5 14600K CPU, which has appeared with both stock and overclocking settings, providing us with some insights into the potential next series. The upcoming Intel i5 14600K and its KF variant, which lacks an integrated GPU, are 14-core CPUs featuring a layout of 6 P cores and 8 E cores. Unlike the 14700K, this CPU is not going to see an increase in core count over its predecessor. Instead, users are going to expect a higher maximum frequency out of the box, reaching up to 5.3 gigahertz as official data. Forgot to say to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment.
I hate saying it just as much as you probably hate me saying it, but if I do not say it, like 1% of you will actually do it.
Like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. So you can see here, I'm recording in 4K, so you guys should be able to see all of this stuff. So this is all of the system information, this is the CPU information, and then this is, I don't even know what this is, just being honest with you. So video cards usually ends up, so this is the what everything was tested on, and then this is the stock settings. So this is the single core score, and then this is the multi-core score. So this is what I was looking for, because I love how video cards does this. So we have the Intel Core i9 14900K, the Intel i7 14700K, 600K, 600KF, 600K with a F. I'm just being honest, I don't know what that is. The i5 13600, and then the 12600. And as you guys can see over here, single core, multi-core. Now I understand that the 14900 and the higher end 14th generation CPUs aren't seeing that big of a bump, but for the mid-range CPUs, they are seeing a pretty decent performance bump, and Intel usually focuses on the higher end stuff. So anyways, opinions will be left for the end of this. So right here, Intel refresh of Raptor Lake cost 4% more, and this is from a leak in the Canadian retailer that confirms this across the new lineup. And then it says a few weeks ago, PC Canada was among the first of Intel's upcoming CPUs from the 14th gen as we approach the imminent launch. Notably, CPUs not directly visible. So here's the prices. And I'm actually gonna let you guys look at this while I say something. You know, as somebody that's running their own business, when things become better and you're investing to improve things, it's not, you can't just undersell. You can't. I get that Intel's a massive company and their profit margins, they can, like, because they're a big company, they're able to do that. But either way, I'm going to scroll down. You guys probably saw that. So as somebody that is running their own business, man, like, you can't, I have a lot of, like, actually, I guess I can understand why people would be upset with that. Because I have a ton of different income sources. And if Intel was a smart company, they would have a lot of income sources as well. But they have a lot of employees that they got to pay. You know what I mean? So I don't have any employees, and that's how I'm able to, like, build all of these computers for people for just the cost of the parts, because I have YouTube, I got Amazon affiliate program, I got the Amazon influencer program, I got brand deals, which to be honest, most of the time I don't accept that crap, because then I need to buy, it's like, okay, so you want to send me a motherboard, but if you send me a motherboard, it's literally pointless for me to review it because it's just a motherboard. I really hate making useless videos. You know what I mean? Like, I want the videos to be of value to people. And, like, unfortunately, like, when you, and it honestly is, okay, so I'm going to get off topic if I don't, so unfortunately, so this right here, again, I'm guessing that this is for the higher speed 14th generation CPUs. I'm going to let you guys read this as I go on. So So I don't even remember where I was going. I really am so good at, I'm so good at like getting off topic. I told you literally at the start of the video, I told you that I was going to, I'm going to save all my opinions and stuff for the end. Oh, so when companies like want to send me something, so here we go. So I'm going to let you guys read this as I promise I won't take long here. So when companies send me stuff, I don't want to make a useless video for you. I don't want to make some stupid unboxing. It's so pointless to do that. Oh, here's the motherboard. Look at it. You can literally just look at it on the actual website where it's for sale. I hate doing, I despise, so it's like, oh, this, it's like, oh, and that's how you can tell when you're watching a fake, like a fake creator. Like they're just, oh, this motherboard is so amazing. It's such a good motherboard. This is why it's so good. And look at the specs here. It's like, dude, you didn't even use it. What do you mean? So anyways, I don't like covering, like, I don't like doing brand deals unless it's something that I can actually end up using. Like right here, if we have a Z790 and Asus wants to send me this, then I'm literally going to be building a new computer anyway. So like when the 14th generation CPU ends up coming out, it's just a business thing. It's like, okay, now everybody's interested in 14th generation Intel. So I'm going to buy every single 14th generation CPU. Hopefully I can get them, you know what I mean? And I'm going to do a bunch of computer builds with the 14th generation CPUs, you know what I mean? Because it's like, so if I get a 4090, which I literally already have, if I have a Z790, which I literally already have, if I have a good 360 millimeter cooler, which I already have, good DDR5, which I already have, a Gen 5 NVMe drive, already have, 1200 watt power supply, already have, everything. I build all of my computers that way so that it's very easy for people to upgrade it in the future. You know what I mean? Like that's one of the like criticisms people have about pre-built computers. And so this is a new Asus Z790. I know I'm really getting, I apologize. I keep getting off topic. It's just, I like talking about it. So, anyways, I'm going to let you guys read the specs here. So I'm going to come down here really quickly. But anyways, so when people are building pre-built computers, one of the main reasons people complain about pre-built computers is that the power supply in it is a very low-end power supply. And when I say a low-end power supply, I'm not saying that it's a bad power supply, because like just a PVIA power supplies as an example, I've never run into an issue with those, and they're dirt cheap. They're very cheap power supplies. But with that said, when you pair a 500 watt power supply with a 13900K and a 4070, that's like bare bone minimum. Like it's not even what NVIDIA says, and you don't need what NVIDIA says, but you should. You know what I mean? Like, so pre-built computers that are putting a 500 watt power supply with a 13900K and a 4070, it's like, so the owner of this computer is never going to end up being able to upgrade their computer because they don't have enough power to upgrade anything other than the power supply. But then you upgrade the power supply and the memory, you need to upgrade the memory because the memory is so dog crap. But then when you upgrade the memory, you're going to go into the BIOS and realize you can't up the memory to its initial speeds. So you got to up the motherboard, and then you get the new motherboard. So you might as well just buy a brand new computer. And that's why I'm saying, like, that's one of the main things that people complain about. So this is another Z790 here. I know I'm getting off topic, guys. So like that's one of the main reasons people complain. And then the other thing people don't like about pre-built computers is that they mark them up. So this one, I don't think we have any specs here. Okay, so fortunately, images. So it's just images. So this is the RAM sockets, whatever, DDR5. I don't think we got the speeds. So this, okay, here, 14th generation processors. So this is dead. So it's gonna have like some pretty good speeds for the memory modules. So anyways, promise I'm gonna keep this short. So as somebody that literally does this, I don't like selling on Amazon. I don't like selling on eBay. And the reason I don't like selling on eBay is because bro, it is the best feeling to give back to people. That is why I do things the way I do. And I sell through Facebook, I sell through YouTube, the comments and stuff. I sell through Twitter, Instagram. I sell through these things because I'm able to build these computers just for the cost of parts. So when you see Skytech, CyberPower PC, iBuyPower PC, and all these other companies that are selling on eBay and Amazon, you need to understand that not only are they going to not build those computers free of cost, because if they're doing it for a living, they need to make a profit. I'm fortunate to have a bunch of different income sources and know a lot about other things that I can use that money in order to incorporate it into my business myself. It's like Mr. Beast. He uses his shorts channel, his gaming channel, philanthropy channel, like all these other channels that he has. He uses those to invest into his main one. So anyways, my point in saying that is that Amazon takes a 15% fee on stuff that you buy. And then not only that, you need to make a profit in order to pay your own bills for the people that are building these computers. I don't do this because I don't like selling on Amazon or anything, and I have different income sources. But anyways, so Skytech, CyberPower, iBuyPower, all of these companies, man, like, you need to understand that when they list a $1,000 computer, you cannot just mark it up to $1,150, which would be the 150 the 15% fee from Amazon, because then when you mark it up to $1,150, you now have 15% on top of that. So then you up it to like $1,200, but no, you're still losing money. Dude, and this is why pre-built computers are so inflated, because of the fees that Amazon and eBay make. And then not only do you have to make up for the fees that Amazon and eBay are taking, you also need to make a profit. So like at the end of the day, this $1,000 computer that I could build for $1,000, and you guys and most people say, oh, I could have built that for $1,000. You absolutely could have. So at the end of the day, this $1,000 computer is like $15,000 to $2,000, because I have to make up for all the fees and make a profit. So anyways, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. I apologize that I ended up getting up. I just like talking about stuff, you know. So I should probably start covering, like, I don't do these news videos very often anymore, because I really do like to provide like value, and I don't want people to have to like sit through a 13-minute video and have to wait all that time to hear about what they wanted to hear about, because I covered like 6 different things here, you know. So I just don't want, I don't like that when I have to go through that myself. I click a video to watch something, and then I have to scroll through the timeline to figure out where it is that I actually clicked the video for and learn about. And then it's like 7 minutes into the 20-minute video. Oh, there it is. And it's like a 20-second portion of the video. I guess this is all related and stuff, but either way, man, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you found some value in it. I think that this is really cool that we're getting like a bunch of stuff that's like all related. You know, we got the 14th generation, all these like specs for the 14th generation, and then we got some new DDR5 from Team Group, which I literally use all the time. And then, you know, the new Z790s from Asus and Gigabyte. Asus is, so I'm gonna be honest, man, like MSI is definitely my favorite for the Z7. That's the only Z790 that I have used so far, and I've probably used like 20 different Z790s at this point. There's not that many of them. It's like 15 to 20 of them at this point. And dude, I'm just being like, none of them, not one of them, have been able to use an XMP profile with all 4 sticks of DDR5. None of them. So I mean, I'm just saying, bro. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Let me know what you guys think about this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.